Welcome, everybody. You're watching Leap Weekly. My name is Bob Trezise. I'm president and CEO of Lansing Economic Area Partnership, LEAP, Global Lansing's economic development regional agency for Ingham, Eaton, and Clinton County. And we're so proud. I'm here with Carl Dorschimer, our Director of Economic Development, and we're holding two extremely prestigious international awards. And I wanted to make sure to congratulate you, Carl, and give us a nice pat in the back for a second, because we just received these in the mail, and these two awards are for the Outfield project this year, which is that incredible mixed-use building that Pat Gillespie built in the city's baseball stadium, the professional baseball stadium in downtown Lansing. And little did we know when we came up with the concept and the idea, and thank God Pat Gillespie was willing to work with us as a developer. He is amazing, and congratulations to him, and thank you for all he did, as well as the city of Lansing, Chad Gamble, and Mayor Bonero, and everybody else there in the team, and the Lansing Lugnuts. For sure played a huge role. Tom Dixon, we made it a huge win. But this is the third time in 10 years, Carl, that you and I have received these amazing gold and silver top-notch awards by the International Economic Development Council for Little Lansing having the very top economic development projects in the world, literally. And we won this for the power station redevelopment for the AF group in downtown Lansing a number of years ago. We won it with the I Company for the Knapp's building a few years ago. And now we've done it again with Pat Gillespie in the city of Lansing and the Lansing Lugnuts for downtown. So these are extremely difficult. Typically, if an agency just gets one of these in their lifetime, but we've got 3 in 10 years. It just shows the power of partnership, public-private partnership, and tenacity, and okay, I'm going to say it, real competence too in knowing how to get things done. But Carl, you're an amazing architect of economic development, and I want to definitely congratulate you and thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's like magic. Carl was here, now Joe is here. There are other guests even coming up, but this is Joe Carr, our Startup Innovation Manager here at LEAP, who's been doing an amazing job as part of our new economy division with Toni Willis and Jerry Norris and Melina, putting together a whole new entrepreneurial ecosystem for our region, which is truly changing our entire region into the future. But Joe, part of your duties are you're in charge of the fashion incubator, the Runway. There's only 6 fashion incubators in the United States, and one is here up and running for 2 years now in the Knapp's building in downtown Lansing, and things are really taking off. We had an incredible fashion show a month ago. The beautiful people were there, and then we had another one last night, and plus we're landing a lot of tenants. So Joe, you tell us all about that for a second?
Yeah, absolutely. We had the LCC holiday fashion show called Shimmering Stars. We had about 60 people there. It was a great night, great event. Tons of great fashion, food, just another great event that we put on this year at the Runway. And additionally, we graduated 4 tenants, 4 designers over the summer, and we've got 4 more coming in, including Maggie Vance of Sullivan Apparel. We have a fashion photographer, Gotti Photo. CISO is the man behind that. And we've got 2 more that are coming in, so it's been a lot of excitement this year.
And am I allowed to say that a major venture capitalist from New York City has been here at our fashion shows, and we're meeting again with him here in town next week, and he has in fact invested in one of our tenants, and hopefully looking to do some more exciting things with our emerging fashion industry right here in Lansing, Michigan.
I think you just said it.
All right, Joe, so I didn't get kicked in the butt, so it's going to stay right in the video. Thanks a lot for all you're doing, Joe.
Thank you.
I'm here with Toni Willis, who is our new economy director, doing an amazing job building an ecosystem of entrepreneurs and business startups and new opportunities for everybody across the entire 3-county area, Toni. And I always say, while we're amazing at doing projects brick and mortar, in some respects it's this work that is really filling in the space, because it's so much about people and really drives, truly drives, I think, the future of our global economy. But Toni, we have some amazing statistics that looked good for us this week from the Michigan Economic Development Corporation. Of course, it looked good for the whole state, thank goodness.
Absolutely.
Yes. But why don't you tell us a little bit about what you got going on here?
Yeah, so like Bob led on to, we have some data to report from the MEDC here. LEAP, we are the managing partner behind the Smart Zone here. We do the programming for that, for the Technology Innovation Center, the tech, and all different entrepreneurial aspects of programming. And so they came out with the year-end data for the Smart Zones. There's around 17 of those throughout the state.
Okay.
And so in the companies formed category, LEAP was number 2 in company formations across the state of Michigan, only behind TechTown throughout the state.
So congratulations to TechTown, but
Yep, absolutely.
good for us. I mean, I love this kind of friendly competition, if you will, because we're trying to lift the entire state. But nonetheless, I want to point these things out because I think they surprise people about Lansing. Some people have referred to Lansing as sleepy, and it was, no doubt, but it's changing dramatically. So let's say that again. Our region was number 2 for startup company formations
That's
in
correct.
the entire state of Michigan in 2016.
Yes, 2016. So that was a great accomplishment. And then on top of that, we were, looks like we came in 3rd place, as in for jobs created across the state through Smart Zones.
Related to the business startups that we're working
Related
on.
to business startups. So the
Which
tech
is a great
space.
number 2.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, Toni, I want to congratulate you. Of course, this is all a partnership with Spartan Innovation, MSU Foundation, but LEAP is the regional lead in running the Smart Zone and working on all this. So we thank everybody. This is a product of everybody's equal work.
I would agree.
Nonetheless, I'll just point out that a mere 5 years ago, none of this existed.
Yep.
And LEAP and all of us together, everybody, is really changing our entire region. So congratulations, Toni,
Thank you.
on all the good work. And congratulations to the MEDC and all our Smart Zone partners across the state of Michigan. We are changing the state. We are not a rust belt. We are a shining star in the global economy right now. And I wish everyone would knock it off about that Rust Belt stuff, by the way. We hadn't heard that stupid phrase in 10 years, and it's come up in the presidential campaign, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Stop it. Thanks, Toni.
What you said. Thank you.
It's like Oprah Winfrey today. It's Guest City. And I had Brent Case here, who is our Vice President of Business Attraction. Brent, this morning, is fresh from New York City at a very important insurance conference. But in addition to that, Brent, I just want to tease people a little bit. The last 7 days have been amazing. We had a huge manufacturing company, a CEO. He was here from a foreign country and loved us and spent a lot of time with us. And I think something good is going to come out of that, hopefully next year. In addition to that, you were in New York City. Next week, you're going to visit North Point Development in Kansas City. You were also with the MEDC visiting a major prospect. We also this week have had 2 major calls from clients. Well, they want to be clients and prospects looking at our entire region. You are busy, so why don't you just give us a 30-second on the conference? How did the conference go?
The conference was great. About 300 insurance executives from all over the country. It's property and casualty, talking about the trends in the insurance industry. We heard a lot about cybersecurity was big. But the number one thing that we keep hearing about is talent and lack of talent, their ability to attract talent. And so we think that's a good spot for us to be. Some big announcements here lately. So we just think that we're ripe to recruit big insurance companies to our region, open a regional office. And, if we can get them to set up a headquarters, that's great. But there's a lot of movement
Taking pieces
in the
of them
industry.
from the
Right.
East Coast is what we're trying
Right.
to do. Now, you, in fact, were meeting we had pre-set up some important meetings with, in fact, several prospects from, again, a foreign country who were at the conference. And so you used the conference to do some recruiting for us as well here. I also want to say incredible news, once again, with Auto Owners Insurance. They bought Concord out of an insurance company from 4 states in the East Coast. And this is an example of what we want to do. And so 50-plus jobs are going to be added at Auto Owners right here locally because of that purchase. And we're very proud of Auto Owners. They're a Fortune 500 company, one of our major, huge insurance companies here in our region. Congratulations and thank you, Auto Owners, for once again investing in people and our community right here in the Michigan's insurance hub, which is Lansing, Michigan. Thanks for all you're doing, Brent. We're running you around the country and world, but keep it up.
All right, having fun.
Just a couple more announcements real quick. I want to congratulate and thank City of East Lansing and Meridian Township for their partnership. But in this case, the City of East Lansing, Mayor Mark Meadows, has unanimously approved the brownfield that makes Costco finally a total go. And this is a major development for us. We can do a lot of pom-pom waving and discussing trends, but you can't fool these kind of retailers. Apple Store, Whole Food, now Costco, located in our region, is an absolute indicator that we are growing in wealth, in income, in prosperity, and that our future is bright. So we're so glad that East Lansing has approved that, and we congratulate the community. LEAP played a huge initial role directly with Costco for the last couple years. We didn't have anything to do with their final site selection, but we just want to congratulate everybody involved with that. I also want to say congratulations to Dennis Swan and the Sparrow Health System. This week at our annual LEAP board meeting, Sparrow received our second annual Diversity Star Award. And Teddy Parsons and our Diversity Lansing Committee put this terrific award together. This is to recognize a great benchmark. You know, we want our companies and our community to understand we're going to be better than everybody else in attracting and recruiting talent to our region and to our companies. And a big part of that is by being as diverse and inclusive as possible in developing a broad-based labor pool. So congratulations to Sparrow for their innovations. Sparrow has many programs and policies that we can learn from a lot. Last year's winner in our first year was AF Group, and we look forward to next year and our third Diversity Star Award. Finally, as usual, if you think there's not a lot to do, you are crazy. There is New York-sized events just this weekend, and the MSU College of Music, which is one of the world's leading centers for music right here in our backyard, is putting on Handel's Messiah, the Majestic Messiah, at 8 o'clock at the Wharton Center on Saturday night. On Sunday afternoon is our amazing Lansing Symphony Orchestra with their annual Holiday Pops, which is incredibly fun. And then Lansing Community College this weekend and next week has jazz programs, Shakespearean plays, choirs. It's an amazing moment for arts and culture here in our region, just in this weekend and week alone. Everybody, we'll see you next week. We just might be singing a couple Christmas songs next week for our final video. See you later.